Yep. Now, who are we seeing next? Because I cannot see the screen. Yeah, 2-0 as well. I feel like everybody's got a pocket hero. Yeah, the Mario Bro Mario. Yeah, you gotta respect the dedication, chat, or comments, or whoever is watching this. He is doing this from his condo in Ocean City. Okay. So, check Discord. Okay, now it's much more high quality, so Poisonous is still in the arena for some reason. Alright, I mean, he's just sitting there with his, I don't know, I'm gonna say Earthbound. It could be, I know it's like Porky or whatever, but it could be from one of the later games. I don't want them to be, actually, it wasn't introduced till Mother 3. Uh-oh, okay, bye-bye, Poisonous. So who are we seeing next? All right. Okay, that is going to be tough. Yeah. This is gonna be an interesting match. Ken versus Rob. Ken, known for cheating stocks with that rage. Also, very interesting character to watch, though. Always love to see a good Ken combo. And Rob. Not another Wi-Fi character, because Ken's not a Wi-Fi character, but Rob is generally known as a Wi-Fi character. Although, it doesn't, Shrug seems to be, from what I've commentated, seems to be pretty aggressive. Which I admire, but it is also like, that's not how you win, you know what I mean? No, I already have a Rob in I mean, like, you can name, like, 30, 20, like, 10, 15 characters, and I've used them in bracket this season. But Rob is one of, like, probably my top 5. Let me go through the character select, see who I've gone in bracket this season. I've got Mario, DK, Link. I've gone Luigi. I've gone Bowser, Ice Climbers. Alright, what stage do you think we're gonna see? Yeah, Ken is very prone to getting camped. Ken specifically. Ryu's got Shakunetsu, which is a really, really good projectile, but he still can get camped. Ken has a really, really bad Hadouken, and even with his higher mobility than Ryu, he's still very, very prone to get camped. And I don't know if Shrug's willing to do that, but if I were title, I'd probably ban the bigger stages, try and go to some place with like average size, maybe smaller with a small top blast zone, because I know Ken's love to kill off the top with that Shoryu. But if I'm Shrug, I'm aware of that and might want to go to more of like a neutral stage like PS2. Yeah, PS2 is this game's Smashville. It's what Smashville wasn't for, except it's got good music, which is good. But yeah, it looks like we're about to see him get into it. Ken Rob. I wonder what stage we're gonna see. That's a yikes, but it looks like we're gonna see Final Destination. Could be a pretty good stage for both of them. I know Ken is, it's a lot easier not to get camped out on FD. Wonder why Shrug would take Ken at FD. Maybe no combos to extend, or no platforms to extend the combos, but it seems like he's doing a pretty good job just keeping him in disadvantage without the need for those. But the focus is going to be really good for getting title out of those situations. We know Shrug loves to use that lingering back air at ledge to cover pretty much all your options, but with the jump from ledge focus, he can armor through it, which is very good for him. Okay. Already 76% from one combo, or one combo and a Hadouken. Okay, ooh, not gonna be ready to punish that Shoryu. The gyro Daniel roundhouse. And now without rage, Ken's gonna be having a much harder time trying to find this stock. Okay, yeah, exactly. That would have killed up tilt Shoryu at 78. Would have definitely killed with rage. And now you're gonna see him kind of struggle. He's definitely fishing for these. The classic up throw forward air from Rob. And this is where you would see a bad. This is where you would see a bad player start to fall apart. But Title, not one of those tracks, being able to find that stock. And now, thought that was going to be something big, but 28% is nothing to stop that. Title definitely appears to be on point with the Ken combos. It definitely seems to be being this seems to be textbook Ken Rob. Oh, that's an unfortunate fallout, but it does seem to be Ken Rob. Ken kind of struggling in neutral against Rob, kind of running and throwing his projectiles, but one combo, and that's gonna be. But still, 114% down tilt uppy. One straight hit from Ken will confirm an uppy, but letting down the shield. That is so unfortunate. Yeah, and Shrug has to play very carefully right now. They both do. It would definitely be best for Shrug to keep at a distance. Really flooding that punish. Shrug's punishes have not really been there on these missed Shoryus. Lucky for Title though, the back air not lucky. And that's a classic. Yeah. Down to Shoryu, he's got an even game right here. I think this is where we're going to start to see Title kind of excel, because we've seen him get a lot better, at least in neutral, and when he's getting these neutral wins, he's always getting these combos, not quite getting the strong one. wrong input, but as I was saying, Title's kind of looking really good right now. 90% on Shrug, 11% on Title. He does not need to approach this, but it's always good if you're able to do it successfully, and that's going to be it. The down tilt Shoryu classic. Oh my gosh, that's not the DI. I forgot. That was so close to killing. Like, actually so close. That was like a pixel away from killing. And that'd be really unfortunate if he lost right now. That close to victory, but this is Shrug's time to shine, capitalizing off that feeling. When you just barely miss a kill, capitalizing off the possible choke from Title. Oh, the back air. Watch the drop from ledge focus. Oh, no. Comes in with the roll. Finishing the missed up smash finally with that Shoryu, gonna take the stock. I was liking how Shrug was playing towards the end of the game. You could definitely feel Title start to lose that momentum. Ken is definitely a heavily momentum-based character. But Ken is able to clutch out with the missed up smash, taking that with the up the other shield, and that is going to be game one for Title. In a best of three, I'm pretty sure this would be an upset. Could be wrong. I don't think we're going to see a character switch from Shrug. I know we're not going to see a character switch from Shrug. That was too close. Yes. Not only is he pretty hard solo run, but that was a very, very close game and easily doable for him.
That my microphone has not been on the right setting this entire time. I am sorry, but you know what? We are finally...
3, ready for 2! Bring it on! Go!
Yeah, I mean, that's really the Ken Classic. I'm pretty sure all 3 stocks were taken with Shoryu. I'm 100% sure all 3 stocks were taken with Shoryu. That is what you're going to want to do. Especially against a big body like Rob, where the window and spacing for all the confirms into it are much more generous. But Rob, having so many projectiles, is not giving Title the opportunity to kind of just exist right now. Ken really needs to be up in your face to get the most out of his combos, and someone like Rob who can occupy all that space that you're trying to get up in without kind of risking or without being vulnerable to that extent. Yeah, I'm noticing Title trying to extend off of these like forward airs and nairs out of the cross jabs into like dash forward down B, and it's not really working for him, but he did get 60. So, oh my god. Okay, and that's going to be the stock. Throwing it out too much, trying to catch Shrug, slipping again. Not going to be able to though. 85% on Shrug. No, that's definitely not going to kill without rage on a big heavy. Probably meant to be a true Shoryu, or meant to be a fire Shoryu, because contrary to popular belief, fire Shoryu isn't Ken's default Shoryu. Yeah. And if you just do a regular uppy, you'll get a regular one, but the true Shoryu is pretty easy to do, because the way you normally flow into an uppy kind of assists with the input. But he'll need to use more than just that Shoryu to clutch this out versus Shrug. He already kind of, I wouldn't say used up all his Shoryu last time, but Shrug definitely seems to be more aware of the opportunities where Title is trying to get Shoryu off, and he's not landing. You can see Title whiffing a lot more of those Shoryus, but he's still getting so much off of every one little hit, and that is kind of how this matchup, like I was saying, is gonna have to be played. Yeah, the move with no DI.
Wonder what he's gonna do now, yeah.
It's so... Okay, you just got way close to your mic.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
How did I sound before?
Very quiet.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Okay. But that is not the main concern right now. The main concern right now for title is that Shrug will be able to run away with this game. 51% already on title. Unless Shrug can, or unless Title can find a stock, like right now, it's looking really rough for him. Shrug is taking on all this damage hit by hit, but the story is so big. Yeah, that was a very good hitbox from the story. One of the examples where it is one of the few examples where it's actually good with the hitbox wise, but still, a very difficult game to come back from, especially against someone like Rob, who has so many moves that can just kill you out of nowhere. One grab, that could be it. Up smash out of shield, dead. Gyro at ledge, edge guarded. There's so much that Rob has, but Ken, not quite going to be cheating it out just yet, but 74%. One proc jab could be it.
And you see Title making this comeback, just like that.
Not it.
No, that does not.
Opting for the roundhouse kick instead, not wanting to risk.
And just like that, there's the true Shoryu, and that takes it. Title takes the set over Shrug 2-0.
Reading the jump hard.
I did it!
With such a passion.
Yeah. That was a really, really good set. I'd love to have seen that go to a game 3, but Title wiping him clean out of winner's bracket with that 2-0. And who are we going to be seeing next, if you know?
That's a good question. We're gonna have to open up Smash.gg for that. We're gonna be seeing Squilliam versus Game Brian Bird.
I feel like this has been played before.
We're gonna be on Squilliam versus Game Brian Bro. Yes, you actually have seen that before. I believe Squilliam won last time.
Yeah. Squilliam, a little Mac extraordinaire. Doesn't really play anybody else. But he's damn good at what he does. And Brian, Mario specialist. One of the two
I'll be right back.
prominent Marios that we have here at Mega Drive, the other being Heimlich. Brian probably having the better results out of the two, right? At least recently. Alrighty then, I'm gonna take that as a yes. Squilliam with his Guile PFP as usual. This is gonna be again Mac Mario. Stage choice is incredibly important in this matchup. Both of these characters get a lot off of certain stages. But if I were Brian, I would definitely be trying not to pick for myself, but to pick for what's not good for Mac. Because Mac, you definitely need to be able to... You need to camp Mac. That's the only way to beat him.
Yeah, it really is the only way to beat him because, oh look, you gotta just get him off stage and boom, you're dead.
Camping and gimping. It's so difficult to challenge him without that, but... The Roy coming out game 1. I know...
Yeah, I know Squilliam's been working on it now. It's just about
Probably just wanted to test it out, confident that his Mac, if his Roy did lose, his Mac would be able to clutch it out. The Roy we saw last time does play a lot like the Mac. We're seeing a lot of grounded movement. We're seeing a lot of possible F tilts. Yeah, if Mac loves to do that. That's definitely a Mac at the... Oh my god! He just... Brian capitalized off that one hit so good. That was crazy. That is the Mario. The up throw, back air, up throw, up air, up air, up B. Not gonna quite beat the stock on town, but 78% already on Squilliam. 78. I cannot read. 72.
77 and stop.
Yeah. This is not looking good for Squilliam. Brian is so moving right now. Wow. That first stock was insane, and the second stock already looking to be pretty far gone for Squilliam. He can get... Yeah, he's 1 minute in and we already see Squilliam on his last stock. Not what you'd expect. I mean, both of these characters do like to be up in your face, Roy especially, but you don't expect it to be this dominant when going into a game with such like good players. You don't expect one to be dominating the other, especially when the one who's dominating lost the last time they played.
Squilliam actually.
The back air. Are we gonna? Oh, he went deep for that. Not gonna quite. Losing his stock though, because Squilliam was forced to up B. Brian definitely looking to try and style. I can sense that he's going for these forwarders. He's going for the grounded movement that you would never see with the Trump back here. It's gonna be a 3-stock game 1 for Brian. This is the best of 3, right? So Squilliam's definitely gonna need to pick up the pace if he wants to have any hope of taking this set. I would bet on us seeing the Mac. I think it's pretty much a guarantee.
At this point, I'm gonna have to agree with you.
But it's also just a matter of Squilliam needing to be able to take these 2 games in a row. Now that he's messed around with Roy, he doesn't have the opportunity to drop a game. He doesn't have the opportunity to kind of adapt after the one game. Okay, this is how he plays versus my Mac. Okay, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't have that. He's got to just go, and he's got to win these next 2 games. Or else he'll be sent right into loser's bracket.
And
Wonder
we are
what's
back.
This definitely feels like more of a
This is
PS2 kind of matchup, Smashville maybe.
This is definitely
But who
probably
knows?
the worst thing I'm ever going to produce.
You know?
You know, we gotta deal with
Yeah.
it because it's Mega Drive 8. It was either I do something for the community, or there's nothing this week. At least I'm trying.
At least he is trying.
I don't think
And
I'll make
Squilliam,
it.
we're going to see all that trying now, bringing out the tried and true Little Mac.
There it is. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is Yoshi's. This is the stage where Mario can touch you once and carry you right off the top. At least one of the ones where it's easiest and most consistent. But it's also a matter of getting in on Mac to be able to get those combos started. And with someone like Squilliam, who's so good at controlling the area with Little Mac, it's going to be hard to get in. But once he does, that's probably not going to be the stock, but still that, oh my god.
That was the stock. What do you mean, Wham?
DI looking a little sus there, but with Rage, grab on that one platform, it's tough, you know? On Yoshi's versus Mario, oh god. That's so scary with the floods. That's definitely going to be a key in this matchup. Catching the tech, but not quite going to be able to time it properly. Squilliam definitely trying to camp the top platform for that up B, yeah, and Brian making a fatal flaw in actually approaching. He had no reason to approach that. He's got the lead. Coming in with the raw F-smash though, and that is going to be the stop.
He's dead!
Very clean. Yeah, very clean edge
What is
starting.
happening?
Very clean edge starting from Brian. It's going to be pretty rough for Squilliam to bring this back, especially with how clean Brian's extensions have been. Oh, not quite. And, oh, me as well, dude. This is what Brian, when you see him on these platforms, is what he should have been doing that last stock. He is kind of, I'm not throwing it away, because he definitely still has a big lead and has so many opportunities to win, but you really don't need to approach. Brian definitely kind of feeling himself, though.
William, what is he doing?
Okay, he is definitely throwing up touchback. This is what you need to do.
I mean,
Especially when he has KO punch. You've got to throw out those fireballs. You've got to get that percent after the 4-second limit. And you've got to get the KO punch out of him, because that was pretty much William's last hope of taking the game.
And
definitely a possibility, but being off stage right now with that back throw against someone like Mario, okay, with the launch
so
throw.
both are coming back.
Yeah, Mac actually having... Yeah, I was about to say, he has one of the, if not the highest wall jump in the entire game. Okay, that would have been... Okay, he's dead. He didn't have his side B. Didn't have his, air dodge wouldn't have made it. Up B wouldn't have made it.
That's your set.
Gonna be Game Brian brotaking it 2-0 over Squilliam. Probably regretting that Roy pick.
Yeah, because that probably just gave Brian the momentum he needed in order to
Not only that, but it
just
threw away
annihilate Squilliam.
Brian's opportunity to maybe adapt, or it threw away Squilliam's opportunity to adapt to Brian and to have potentially the room to kind of, the squiggle room to mess around and kind of see what works, see what doesn't within his little Mac in the matchup. But
After this, we're either gonna see actually no. We're either gonna see Kershawn versus the winner of Versailles and Drew 2, or Game Brian versus the winner of Red Oolong and Title, where Red Oolong is up a game.
all right, so
let's talk about both of those matchups for a second. All right, me Gunner Ken. That matchup sounds horrendous for Ken. Not gonna lie.
yeah,
like,
that does not sound like a good matchup for
even
Ken.
though Gunner can die at like 2%.
That's like anybody.
Yeah. Ken can as well because of ledge trapping from me Gunner. And you don't really know what you're gonna do about that. And Versailles versus Drew 2, that's either, as of right now, that's Palutena versus Hero.
I'll be right. Give me a second. I need to grab something.
That's fine.
I see Brian chilling in the arena. I gotta bring out that handheld random
Oh no.
and lose.
Oh no.
You are about to see, Arena, the prowess of not only me, not only being in handheld,
Why?
but against someone like Brian, you can bet I'm about to get
Yo, actually, no,
restocked.
you're no. No, Red Oolong versus Brian's about to happen.
Dang. That is a yikes. I'm pretty sure Brian's just scared.
Yes,
Definitely
I
that's
need
the
to.
case. Brian forced Oolong to finish up his match. He's like, hey, stop messing around, man. I'm too scared to fight Wham's random on handheld. So I need you to get in here. That's probably what happened, don't you think? Yeah.
Yeah.
We've definitely seen this matchup before. I'm pretty sure.
This setup is so ratchet. Oh, I swear.
Pretty sure the head-to-heads between these two is heavily Oolong favored.
Yeah, but also, the most recent set these two have played, Brian actually won.
Interesting. And considering how Brian's playing today, we might just see that again. Mario Gunner. Generally does not sound fun for Gunner. Might have to see.
Not at all, actually.
Might have to see Oolong bring out a different character. We will see. So, what do you... we can't even say what we think stage-wise because we really don't know who Oolong's going to go. It could be Gunner, but we also know Oolong does have a habit of not going the characters he should be going. Talking to you, Oolong Bayonetta. Oolong Bayo was kind of nasty, though.
Oolong Bayo. Yeah, it's me, Gunner Mario.
Alrighty then. I definitely think we're gonna see a big stage. I know we're gonna have to see a big stage.
I feel like we're gonna see PS2 or Town, if I'm gonna be real.
Oolong? Probably. Not the... I wouldn't say campiest.
I don't know. It's really just a matter of
The most patient player.
the most patient player I have seen of really anybody.
Playing to his strengths.
That is 100%.
Definitely aware of what he needs to do. But we are going to be seeing PS2. Pretty big stage. Definitely gives Oolong the room to kind of use his forward air to get around the stage if Mario gets too close like that. Ooh, actually using that for a nice little approach, but Oolong knowing he does not have to approach, and he probably never will. Jokes aside, he is putting on, slowly but surely, all this damage against Brian. Mario really needing... That's tough.
So as long as we don't make it 10
Alrighty then. I guess we'll see as the night goes on, but
Oh no, there's one.
alright, this might be
This might be a bit of an issue. You know what? No, I'm gonna literally clear out my computer and commentating
absolutely. Oolong packing on this percent. That's really, I don't even know how to describe it. He's just playing gunner, running away, throwing his little missiles, throwing his little bombs. And it's really hard for Brian to kind of get in and approach it. Obviously, as a commentator, it's kind of frowned upon to say the C word. But he is camping. And he's doing a pretty damn good job at it.
I mean, you're on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm not complaining.
I'm not gonna.
You gotta do what you gotta do to win, and right now, winning is exactly what Oolong is doing. Up 3 stocks to 1, not, yep, exactly. Knew he wasn't gonna make it back. That's why I said it, Okay, not gonna be able to hold that lead, the 3 stocks to 1 lead. With a quick back air, I believe, missed the eyeing that. Still a full stock down though for Brian. Okay. Good. Yeah, I kind of thought that was gonna happen. Alright. So do we...
I'll take this footage.
Alright, peace, Kyle. Okay. Alright. So. Oolong, since he got hit by that back air, has not been touched. Clean 0% on him. Brian, yeah, kind of has to go for it all. Trying to get the down throw forward air here. Probably not the smartest move, but really, what can you do in this spot? You're so far behind someone like Oolong, who is willing to time you out if need be. You really just kind of go in there and throw out everything. Could drop down up air though, knowing that regular up air wouldn't hit through the down throw, but this is a very scary situation for Brian. Not quite getting the trump. Brian is definitely getting a better handle on what he needs to be doing, but it is most likely too little too late.